Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Hope you guys are all doing really good and ramping up to greatness. Well, if you've been following me here on this old Gibson Heritage here, uh, well, I got it all refretted. That's all done, and today I got a brand new set of Planet Waves D'Addario lock-in auto trim tuners for it. I'm gonna put those on, and what else did we get? Oh yeah, I got 10 sets of Fender. These are 10 through 48 phosphor bronze 8020s. I think I got 10 sets for 25 bucks or something, free shipping. You gotta shop around eBay. I like these 10 gauge. I run them on a lot of my older acoustics. They play easy, and you know, they probably wear out faster and lose their luster a little quicker, but you know, at the end of the day, I don't care. For $3 a set, I'll just throw another set on. They play easy, you can bend strings, you can do about anything you can do on an electric, really. And it doesn't pull so hard on these older guitars and yank on the tops, and so that's why I kind of like them. So right now we're just cleaning up just trying to get some of the little filing dust out of these frets, and I'm gonna oil the fretboard up next. Well, I got the strings off, and use my little shoe shine brush for that. Works really good. So right now I think what we'll do is oil the fretboard up first, and we'll remove the tuners that are on there, and I'll keep them. I'll put them back in I'll put them in this box that these come in, and put them in the case so he has his original tuners with him and everything. I think that's just the right thing to do. If you take something off an old guitar, you should at least, you know, keep it, throw it in the case. Someday somebody may want to buy it, and it's there, okay? Alright, so I gotta go get some fretboard conditioner, and we'll get right to that next. Okay, that's the stuff we're gonna put on her right here. This stuff works pretty good, guys. I recommend it. And you know, you can get more than one use out of it too. But what it does, it just kind of rehydrates and re-oils this fretboard. And I recommend putting it on, letting it dry a little bit, and then doing it again. And there you go. Maybe we won't use this one again. So this is like orange oil. I can smell citrus, like orange, or lemon oil works real good too. You want to be really careful about, you know, using certain kinds of oil, especially on these blocks, and you know, in pick guards. Don't ever put polish or oil on your pick guard, because those old plastics and stuff, guys, what happens is it'll just, a couple weeks later, the pick guard will just bubble and fall off. It's nasty. I don't know what exactly causes it, but there's something in a lot of modern day guitar polish that will do that. So just a quick note. And you know, another little tip, if you're gonna use like CA glue to glue your frets in instead of the stuff like I used, it's a good idea to put this on. Don't oil the slot, but oil the, you know, the fretboard in between the slots like that. So then when you put your fret in and you glue it, this oil will help kind of repel the glue, and it just makes it easier to clean up, okay? I just wanted to mention that. We're gonna hit this bridge here too, because that ain't seen oil, and if it ever has seen oil, I don't know. It's dry though. I could certainly see that. So we're just gonna get that around there and get a little oil on it. I can see this fretboard's drying up in a few spots already, so we're gonna let that sit, and while that's sitting, I think what we'll do next is I'll probably take them tuners off, and I suppose I could probably put the new ones right in while that's drying, and then just let it dry a little more, and I'll oil it again, and we'll check it all over one more time, and then I think we'll string her up and see what's going on. Okie doke. Okay guys, I just wanted to make note of this while I'm right here. So these Planet Waves tuners are a direct replacement for this Gibson Heritage. It goes right in the same screw hole, which is really nice. Like I said, I just wanted to point that out. So if you are ordering a set of tuners that have the screw like this, these are Gibsons, these are the originals, but these ones right here, Diodario 3x3, were a direct replacement, and they fit right in there perfect. So no new holes to drill or anything like that. I just wanted to add that. Another thing, guys, these little, been saving these little cups like this you'd get at a restaurant, you know, get ketchup or condiments in. Works really nice for putting your screws in. You can see through it, so you know what's in there. Just another little trick of the trade. Okay, let's get these tuners on. Okay, so those went in really nice. I just got to put the hardware on the front side. And I just wanted to make mention, I put all the old fret wire and the rest of his tuners and everything back in this new box. So everything is there that was original, even the old fret wire. And I'd also like to add, this was a good deal. I bought these on eBay. I think they were 70 bucks with shipping. It was a pretty good buy, so just wanted to add that too, guys. Okay guys, we got the old tuners on. Those went really well, and they fit good, and even the buttons are almost kind of the same shape that was on it, which is really nice. I couldn't be happier with that. If you've never used auto trims, guys, I'm not sure if you're familiar with these, but what these do, you put your string in and run your string through. All you got to do is, on the back of this, there's a set screw. Let me flip this over, hang on. Okay, that's better. So what you do, you loosen this up, you pull your string, put it right through the post, pull it tight, or kind of tight. You know, you can leave it a little slack. You tighten that up, and then when you start to put tension on the string, as it gets a certain amount of tension on it, it'll cut the string off. You don't have to cut the ends off. Pretty slick. Okay. Got the crew out with me tonight. Helping out, ain't we, Oliver, huh? Gibbsy Cat's in the mix, too. I guess he ain't gonna do much, but... Okay, guys, back to work. Alright guys, I'm going to just give you a quick demo of how these work. So you get your string pulled through. You got to loosen that little wing nut on the bottom, that little thumb wheel. Put your string through and then just tighten it. Just like this. And it just clipped the string off. It's locked in there. And away we go. Just like that. Pretty slick. Okie doke. Okay guys, we got the strings back on her. It is going to need a new set of bridge pins eventually. Those are pretty much there. Now, I just wanted to show you this. Now, you don't get a bunch of wraps with these auto trims. It works good on these style guitars with a slanted headstock because you're still getting a good break angle over the nut. Now, I've got mixed opinions about some of these. I mean, especially like a telly, where this isn't angled back so much. I think you're going to lose some of your break angle. But that being said, you could always take a wrap and then run the string through and then cut it off with the trim too, and that would give you some break angle. You ain't going to be able to get 2 or 3 turns on it because the hole is close to this headstock face. It's not up so high. So I just wanted to note that out. The other thing, if you ever refret a guitar, I just wanted to mention this. Where this had really low frets in it, the originals, and then somebody put 7 frets in it and then left the rest of them. They did a partial. These are a little bit taller, and that being said, I may have to make a new nut or raise this nut, and that happens. So you know, you never really can tell. I knew this would be fairly close, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to do something with the nut or it's going to buzz. Just wanted to point that out as well. I guess what I was getting at there was basically, if you're doing this for money and charging people or whatever, you got to kind of keep this stuff in mind. And you know, that can turn into an hour or 2 hours worth of work sometimes if you have to make a new nut and start cutting slots and everything. So you got to kind of watch it or you'll get bit. Now this guitar here, you know, I probably charged about half of what I should have, and I do have quite a bit of time in this guitar now. But this is for a personal friend, and that's just what it is. This guitar belongs to an 80-year-old man, really sweet guy. He just wants to have his guitar back and playing, and you know, at the end of the day, he's gonna go play guitar with my father again with this guitar. So you know, it's not about money always, but I just wanted to let you guys know, if you are doing this, you know, for work and for money, there's a lot of little factors you gotta kind of remember when you're quoting somebody a price on stuff like this. You know, you guys probably think luthiers charge way too much money, and I've heard a lot of horror stories of people getting ripped off, even locally where I live, and that's why I never would take any of my stuff to anybody. But you know, it's sad that people would do that, but then again, you know, as long as they're doing the work right, I don't have a problem with it. And you know, it might sound like they're asking a lot, but again, you do have to remember this. If I quote you a price to fix your guitar and I damage your guitar or do something to it, that's on me. That's not on you. So, you know, it's a fine line, and you got to kind of think things through and make sure that you actually know what you're doing before you start doing this. If you want to refret a guitar, go buy one at a pawn shop or an old junk guitar. Practice on that. That's really the best way to go. And you know, don't practice on something like this, especially somebody else's guitar. Okay, all in all, once you do it a few times, it's not that tough, guys. There are some little tricks to it, but I'm pretty sure once you do it a couple times, you get the hang of it. You know, it's not brain surgery or anything like that. So okay, let's tune her up and see what we got here. Okay guys, so just did a little test run on it and played it for a second. These 4 strings are all pretty good as far as the clearance. They're close. I mean, I got a piece of paper stuck under this A string. That was the worst. The E string, I think I'm gonna I may have to fill this one and this one in and possibly raise the whole thing. If not, then I'm going to make a new nut for it. That's just how it goes. But I think I can make this work. Now what I'm going to do for the night is I'm going to leave this strung up and let it pull its way back to where where it belongs, and I'll check it again in the morning. All in all, it's not going to be a hard fix either way, so good to go so far. The guitar definitely plays really easy, and it sounds different too, for the better. I knew it probably would. I don't know why fret wire makes them sound different, but it does. So anyway, thanks for sticking with me on this. I'll probably shoot another video on it tomorrow. I should have this pretty much done, so other than just a little cleanup and a few other little things, we should be in good shape. Okay guys, thanks for watching this and sticking with me on this this restoration of this beautiful old guitar. 72 Heritage. Pretty cool. Okay guys, be good. We'll see you soon. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate it. Okie doke.